Hello everybody, welcome back to Balatro. I'm here again. I cannot drop this notion of winning red deck, yellow deck, abandoned deck, but abandoned deck keeps on screwing me over. So, what we're doing here, we are looking for hearts. Well, we did not get any. Looking for a jack. Was wishful thinking. Oh, that's a lot of hearts. That is a few hearts. A jack or a 7 would give me a straight flush. Ah, so close. All right. What are we going to play out of this lot? I need a 3 for a straight. So here's a pair of 2s. Can you give me a spade and then we'll probably be fine? You cannot give me a spade. Wow. Okay. This was a nightmare. Fortunately, it's the start of the red deck, so it's the least painful period for it to happen. Jack or a king? Thank you. I hope your New Year's is going well. If you've got any resolutions or anything, or a theme, if you're a Cortex listener. Maybe one of you knows what that is. Scholar? Sure. It's a bit niche for what we're doing right now, but if we can discard our way into a full house that has aces involved in it, I'd be pretty happy. What do we get with 2 aces? 1,500 points. Oh, hello. Alright, so we're going to make a bunch of aces, is now the goal. I could play the full house kings full of 10s, but that won't win, and if I can get a couple of aces, then I can get extra money for having a spare hand. Right, I would like to make one of my aces special. Ah, no aces. Alright, we'll take a 9, make it glass, and we can copy glass 9s for the rest of time if we wish to. More aces. Always more aces. Good. We can just keep this momentum up. Everything will be absolutely fine. Superposition, we're making a lot of aces, but that doesn't really help us. However, Odd Todd does help because aces are odd. Would I rather make a glass 9 instead of another ace? I think I would. Don't break. Good. Lovely. I could play 9s full of 3s right now. I would rather have a non-glass 9 to do it with. But I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? And it didn't break. Love to see it. I'll go Arcana, look for something to do with an ace. We don't find it. 7, you are odd as well, so you're now glass. Another glass 9. Must play 5 cards, so that won't work. So instead, we are just going to hunt aces. As much as the 5s or the 7s could be played, aces have the scholar benefit. There we go. And just one. Actually, let's throw these. We did not find another ace, but the 9 will double everything that is generated by the aces and scholar. It broke. That's fine. Burglar. Plus 3 hands. Lose all discards. Plus 10 mult. Absolutely. I will take a death card as well. So we now have extra breathing room to make our card, although we can't discard to find it, so there is that too. 7, 8, 9, 10 is not a straight, so shall we just play 2 pair? Alright, there is an ace. We have glass 7s and glass 9s. A 6s could become a 7, 8s could become 9s, 10 doesn't really do anything, so I'm going to make the 10 into an ace, unless... No, I don't have any glass aces yet. But at the same time, I could do this and play 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or the 10. No, because 5 is odd. Didn't break, you love to see it. Justice for even more glass cards. Particularly nice because I can do this and that immediately. Did not break, you love to see it. Let's just turn over a bunch of stuff I don't need. And play a pair of 3s. I'm looking for aces, but we have glass 9s and 7s around the deck. I need some base multiplier that isn't just aces, really. Oh god, this is looking dangerous. Okay. 9s and 7s. Both odd, which is good. Double glass. Is it enough? Probably not. It was. Something broke. Don't know if it was 1 or 2 cards. Plus 10 mult. I see we have 3 glass 7s, 2 glass aces, no glass 9s anymore. Right, give me that. Give me one of them. Jack is going to become a glass 7. Start with 0 discards. That's absolutely fine. DNA. Well, we got 1,000 points for basically nothing. Need to find some full houseage, please. I mean, quads is pretty good. I have 3 more aces in the deck. Are any of them... 2 of them are not glass. I think this will be fine for 2,000 points. Indeed it was. Banana is safe. I can make that into a 7 and one of those into a 3. More odd stuff. Thank you for not breaking. Now we're just hunting aces. Well, the 7s are nice to see at the very least. When do we pull the trigger on playing the full house? Oh, quad 7s. Also pretty good. Obviously the glass is a risk. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, is that 5 glass 7s and 2 glass aces? So I think this is fine. Banana is extinct, that's a shame. This is definitely the closest to the edge we've been on this for a while. Another glass ace. Thank you for not breaking. We could go straight in with the full house. Would I rather play 2 glass cards? I think 3 aces will be fine, because we get the value from the aces doubled by this glass card. And 5 odd cards is a lot of chips. Alright, and then just... what do we think? A pair of 8s for 160 points, because we get 10 mult from this. Yes, good. Can never go wrong with Juggler. 3 of a kind, I guess. Don't love it. I have no discards, so I have no idea what I might be doubling into my deck. I guess we try this one and hope it's an ace. Not ideal. So what do I want to play? I can't discard anything. I guess I'm going to play this flush. Okay. We have an ace and 3 7s, which is a decent start. Let's get rid of these jacks. Oh, now we're fine. Now we're going to be okay. That's 5 of a kind aces, which will obviously do loads for us in terms of scoring. Let's just see how we do with that. No breakages, 65,000 points. So that would get us through the finale. Too late for you, Bus. A lucky ace or some Wheel of Fortune? Denied. Okay, we still don't have discards. That's fine. We can just cycle through. Ah, DNA. Damn it. I got fixated on finding aces. Which, to be fair, if they're all in the bottom of our deck, we might need the extra hands to cycle through cards. Alright, well, we have 5-of-a-kind 7s. I'm not going to play it, because most of our malt comes from Scholar. There's 5-of-a-kind aces again. We know that's enough points. So I think I would rather play 2 aces and 3 glass 7s rather than 3 glass aces. Save the glass aces for the finale. None of those broke. It's going well. Save our money. Double. Got no discards, so I will double a 7. Then I'll play 2 pair, looking for aces. I can play the full house with the 7s, but I'm going to keep the 7s because I'll find glass ones of them. Okay, this is not ideal. 33 cards still to come. We can play 5-of-a-kind 7s. I don't need to. That's lush. Do I think this is enough points? Well, this adds 4 malt and 4 malt. This gets us from 4 to 10. So this is actually more. So we'll do this. And we can play a full house the other way if we absolutely have to afterwards, though I don't anticipate needing to do so. Well, what do I know? Easiest way to get 6,000 points. Full house. 7s full of aces will mean only 2 of our aces are at risk. One of them broke, but we did get through it. Arcanomy. Oh look, glass ace. Love to see it. Level up that full house for some good base value. All face cards are debuffed. Nine, 10, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. If we're going to be playing 5 cards anyway. Oh, DNA! I'm so bad at games. Okay. How many glass aces do we have? 4. We have 5 glass 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 glass 7s. Let's play 4 of them with 5-of-a-kind. This would be 10, 20, 40, 80, 160 malt. Can hardly go wrong with that, right? Some of them broke, but not all of them. Jumbo Spectral Pack. Arcana Pack. Give me the Arcana first. Make a king into a glass ace. Then give me the Jumbo Spectral. Spawns a rare joker, sets money to 0. We already have DNA. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I don't want DNA anymore. I could sell it and then use Wraith. But if I do that, I might get DNA back. If I avoid doing that, I'm more likely to get Blueprint or Stencil, which is what I want. Juggler's the easy throw, but Burglar, I'm giving up 10 malt and 3 hands, but I can just discard through the stuff I don't want anyway. And I have to sell something in the finale anyway, which could be either of these two. So I'm actually going to do this and this, hope for Blueprint or Stencil, not Smeared. No, why did you do this to me, game? Game hates me. Right, get rid of that. Right, we now have 4 hands, 4 discards, and I'm looking for 7s and aces. Alright, that is not a bad start. I would prefer more aces. Oh, look. I could play quad 7s. And then look for 5 of a kind aces after. Let's do that. Right, do I have any more glass aces in the deck? There is a glass ace of diamonds left. So here is a pair of 7s. And there is 5 of a kind glass aces to finish. Red deck victory. Not my fastest, but we're okay. Well, $1 extra is not as painful when we're using the yellow deck. 4 of a kinds are no. Spades, we might be able to make that work. So the world, let's do Arcana first. Look for the world. We don't find it. Ah, if I had worlded first, I could have fooled after. Okay, we could go to 2 suits, spades and diamonds. Or I could get a random joker to help me in the early game. Let's do that. Oh, look, it's Droll. It's nice how that works out sometimes. Right, so I want to get rid of... Let's get rid of 3 hearts. 4 spades. No straights here, that's fine. Plus 10 malt with a flush. And we can hunt flushes for the run. Supernova for flushes. That just for some early value. Mega Arcana. The moon for clubs. Diamonds. Clubs and diamonds are equal. Let's take these 3 diamonds, turn them into clubs, because blackboard exists, basically. Also, we now know that we are exclusively looking for black cards among red cards. Doesn't help that we are starting with half 2 clubs, 2 spades when we don't have smeared or anything. We could also try and just find a full house, but when we have Droll, I guess that doesn't make much sense. Show me clubs. Wow, game. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gets us through it. Ice cream is always solid. Arcana pack. No suits. But we could take a red card and make it into a black card. Here's a red deuce becoming a black 9. I'll take Odd Todd as well. I mean, we just took ice cream, so that's probably much less necessary, but, you know. It is what it is. I'm just going to play this full house. Yeah, I figured that would be enough points. Although, for the benefit of Supernova, I should try and play as many flushes as possible. The world, more spades. We are getting rid of hearts, so absolutely fine with that. Good number of clubs. Do we have a 10 or a 7 of clubs? No. So we will not hunt down a flush house at this time. Not today. Mega Spectral Pack could get everything to one suit, but that suit could equally be black or red. So, Jumbo Arcana. Clubs. 3 red cards into clubs. So we're down to 5 hearts and 8 diamonds. Must play 5 cards. Oh well. Lovely. Do we voucher into making flushes bigger? Yes, I think we do. I'm going to wait till next turn to do it, because we'll get $2 extra from the 10 that we haven't spent yet. Thank you for the clubs. Could have easily have been spades, but we picked a side and we were rewarded. Do we get interest one more time on the big blind before we start investing in our flushes? I think so. Show me a spade. Thank you. Right, with all that extra money, we take Telescope. We have played 5 flushes, which is our most played hand, so we can now go to Jupiter. Make our base scoring for our flushes bigger. I will take an Arcana pack. Give me 2 planets, straights and trips. Not really what I'm after, but I will level them up nonetheless. Start with 0 discards. We have 3 pair aces, jacks, and 8s. Can't really play any of them and try and preserve one of our suits. So here's ace high. Please give me spades. Thank you for the spades. Odd, odd for Odd Todd, and then the next biggest ones we have. Super. We could discount everything. It's a bit late for it. So let's just get more Jupiter going. I'm going to save for interest rather than taking that booster. Show me clubs. Nice. Getting very lucky with being presented the suit that I want rather than the alternately available suit. We'll bother to play the flush here just because it gets us one more multiplier into Supernova. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shops, 5 shops left. I'm not going to do clearance there. If it was earlier, I might, but I don't think it is early enough. Jupiter, you love to see it. Sell Pluto. Celestial pack. More Jupiter. Alright, it's not definitely a one run yet, but it seems like we're getting pretty close. Thank you for the spade. We will play the flush, as just mentioned. Supernova gets bigger for it, even though we only need 500 points. I'm going to go Jumbo Arcana first in case we can double our $13 to 26 with the Hermit. Or I could make 2 more clubs. We have 20 clubs, 19 spades. I'm going to double my money. Then with $26 and 1, 2, 3, 4 shops coming, I will do this now. We have past the critical point where I think it becomes worth it. One in 7 cards is drawn face down. We sort by suit, and so we can see between this King of Clubs and 4 of Clubs, this must be a club. There's a lot of kings and a lot of 4s. Unfortunately, they are not flushes. Wow. Okay, club, 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 club. Give me some spades back, please. Oh, this is rough. Thank you for the spades. Appreciate that. So about 10,000 to flush. I would need to play 5 of those in the finale to win. Oh, blackboard. We hypothesized about this earlier, so that is great to see. Let's start with Arcana for the possibility of doubling our money or anything else. I'm gonna stick some malt on these. Then I'm gonna upgrade my flushes. Then what are we gonna get rid of? Ice cream is short-lived anyway. So if all cards in hand are spades or clubs, 2 times malt. Wow. Okay. I need this to be black. It was, so when I make this flush, I'm going to take the odd card instead of the queen, but the remaining 3 cards are spades or clubs, so we'll 2x our multiplier. $22,000 points. So we've effectively halved the number of flushes we need in order to win, provided that we can make that work enough. I will take a black glass card because that will double some base value for us, which will then be doubled again by blackboard. Of course, we upgrade Jupiter because everything that we put into Jupiter's multiplier will be doubled by blackboard as well. I don't want to play... We have 20 clubs, 19 spades. I don't want to play this 8 of spades until I have to. This is perfect. We've got 5 clubs and 3 spades. Means we can play a club flush and get that doubled by holding spades. 31,000 points with the extra multiplier that we had on the 8. Even Steven shows up when odd Todd's around. That is usually par for the course, it seems. Give me 2 planets. Not ones that I want, so I'll take the cash off of those. Jupiter. All face cards are debuffed. Absolutely fine. Give me a black card that is not a face card. Excellent. Yeah, I can play the king, so this still qualifies as a flush, but the remaining 3 cards are clubs and spades. If this was left behind, this doesn't have a suit, so it wouldn't count for blackboard, I think. I'm uncertain if that is definitely how that works, but now is not the time for experimenting. What do I even want here? It's a great question. We have 11 clubs and way more spades, so I would like some spades. Perfect. Right, going into the finale, I need to sell a joker. I can make another Jupiter. I will. This is obviously another Jupiter. Interesting that it can show up even if you are holding Jupiter up here. There are some limitations on what can and cannot spawn in times like that. How many flushes have we played? 16. Right, so we're probably going to sell Abstract Joker in a second to make all of our flushes and stuff work correctly. Show me black cards. Lovely. Let's put extra chips on these because they are odd already for odd Todd. And then we just play the 3 other biggest spades we have. That's 35,000. Now, I can play King High here to try and get a black card back. And we do. We can then play this flush with 2 odd cards plus the double extra multipliers for another 35,000. That is a yellow deck win. In with Abandoned. Right, let's make this work this time. What should I be prioritizing here early in order to win? A 7 would give me a straight. Diamonds would give me a flush. 32 cards to come. I can see 30 of them if I play 5 card discards and 3 5-card hands. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. But I would also like the opportunity to get diamonds back, but discarding 2 cards does not seem strong for that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 is a straight, but it lets me hold the 3 diamonds. Okay, we now have 4 diamonds and 4 to a full house. Both the 6s and both the aces are still in the deck. Why does my brain feel completely incapable of playing with the abandoned deck? I feel like every decision I make is going to be the incorrect one. Alright, here's a pair of sixes. That's 40 points. That's fine. I now have... Alright, give me a diamond. Thank you so much. Alright, we got through the first one. These two things are not gonna help me win. We go Jumbo Arcana, try and find something, or we could go Celestial and try and find a hand that we can definitely make and make it stronger. Trips, probably. I'm gonna hold $5 for the interest. Right, show me a 10 or a 9. Show me a 10 or a 9. Show me a 10 or a 9. Okay. Quads works too. 50 times 5, 60 times 5. But I'm not going to play the extra 9 anywhere else, and now we can fish for a 10. One of the jokers that was offered to us was the one that buffs 4 of a kind, but seems a bit thin. Now, we could take Telescope and just try and buff the bejesus out of Trips, even though we didn't play Trips yet. It's our last chance to pick up this voucher unless it can appear twice, which I'm not sure it can or not. Or we can take the banana and hope that just kind of ticks us along nicely for a while. Or we could go Mega Spectral and just hope for something weird and wild. Alright, we have $15. We can do Banana and Mega Spectral. Right, we can get a Rare Joker. We can set everything to the same rank. We can make something special. Or we can immolate and destroy a bunch of cards, get 20 bucks. I think it's between Ouija and Wraith. Because in Ouija, this is 8 cards out of a total of 40. And if it's not kind of 10s or 8s, there's already, like, if it's 9s or aces, there's already 4 of those in the deck. So I think this makes sense. Alright, so we now have 11 4s. Unfortunately, 4 is not a very strong card in just its chip value. Like 4 chips is not worth very much. And none of them exist. I was going to play a full house, but I guess we'll wait and play 5 of a kind. Banana is safe. Four is even, unfortunately. I would love to just make some of these 4s generally better. These are not the ways to do it though. So let's ditch some cards that aren't 4s. This seems reasonable to me. Banana is safe. Mystic Summit is not a bad one. I could make more 4s. I think I'd rather make black 4s. We saw previously the value of blackboard. So our deck right now is 12 4s out of 38 cards. That's nearly 33%. Let's just play 2 pair aces and 7s. And I'm going to get rid of the last of my discards. Banana is safe. I was about to say, let's save up some money for some interest, but an egg is going to gain interest faster than interest gains interest. We must play 5 cards. Let's just play the 2 pair, honestly. Obviously, I'd love to make my base 5 of a kind worth more. Odd Todd, again, we're playing 4s, which are even. Telescope's back, which is interesting. It's very interesting. It's going to be around for 2 more hands, so quickly raise as much money as we can in the next 2 rounds. And that is going to involve playing exclusively 5 of a kind 4s after getting rid of all of our discards. Or, you know, don't give me 5 of a kind 4s. Well, this is now terrifying. We're okay. A judgment in reserve would be great. I do want more interest. We have 1 more blind to play. And obviously we can sell the egg if we have to. There's the 4s we want to see. One more 4, please. Thank you. But at this stage, we are going to need to play 5 of a kind multiple times for it to be actually effective. So we have played 5 of a kind 4 times and a pair 4 times. We can take this, buy this, and now Planet X will always appear, meaning we can start leveling that up. Dusk doesn't do anything for us right now. We can sell the egg when we want to get more value. Start with 0 discards is terrifying, except we draw perfect, so how mad can I be? We need like 100 more points, which 2 pair will offer us. We could have our ceremonial dagger get $14 worth of multiplier out of the egg, which is an interesting prospect, honestly. But I definitely want to do this because Planet X. If I don't buy it now, I'm not going to see it again. At the same time, there's got to be other ways that are better for us to get more money, right? Or get more multiplier. You can be steel. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I would have preferred another 4. Thank you. 150 times 16 plus 5 malt from the steel plus our jokers. Egg value goes up. Oh, hello. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the Arcana pack on the off chance that we get the one that lets you get your sell value back in money, because this is worth 17. We don't, which is fine. I'm going to make 2 of these 4s into bonuses. Then I'm going to sell this guy. Upgrade Planet X. Do that and that. And now we are laughing. So I want to play hands to increase the bus value. So here's 2 pair. How many other hands have we played? 6 of these. We can play high card 5 times quite comfortably. How many pairs have we played? 4. We can play a pair as well. Is 5 of a kind 4s going to be enough right now? Is it 10,000 points worth? It better be, otherwise I'll be really mad. It is bigger. Oh my god! Stupid game! I thought Abandoned Deck was supposed to be the easy one. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you are enjoying In My Torture. Let me know how easily you beat the 3 decks in a row. For now, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.